is an updated tutorial on TeacherMade, which is such a wonderful site, and it's just launched a pro option, and it's an open house, and it means that for the rest of the school year you can create things in TeacherMade using the pro features for free. So there are so many cool things, and I'm just going to show you a couple, and then in future videos I will show you more. So I've already created my worksheet, and it says this is the screen where the magic happens. So I'm going to go through the little tutorial. You're going to have all sorts of tools to help you transform your background worksheet into a digital activity. And again, this is one of the best sites that I've found to make it easy for students to fill in worksheets online, as well as for teachers to create them online. So if you go next, and this does integrate, it will soon integrate with Canvas. It already integrates with Google Classroom, so you can assign them to Google Classroom right through this site, which is amazing. So this is our background file, which I uploaded. This is a 4th grade Southeast State, kind of write the correct number in each box file. And so then you click next, and you can always change the name of the sheet up at the top. This is the menu bar, so that's going to show you what's available to you. And then the toolbar is going to have little shortcuts for everything that's on the insert menu. And there's an object toolbar. So once you click on an object on your worksheet, then that's where you'll see something come up. And obviously I don't have anything selected, so there's nothing there. And then we have a preview button. So if you click that, then you're going to get a student view of the worksheet. A zoom in and out just shows us zooming in and out on our current worksheet. You can undo and redo things easily with those arrows. You can select that little select tool. Actually, you can use it to move, resize, copy, duplicate, or delete the object. A short answer is this little text box, so that creates a response area. So instead of your kids having to create their own text box, they just click, and the text box you created will let them type. And these are all auto-scored options, so you can put in a correct answer, and then these worksheets actually get graded for you without you having to do any work. And then there's a drop-down menu, so they can select from a number of choices. Then there's an open and long answer, and that is for if you want a long, a paragraph kind of response. This one will not be auto-scored, but you can set a prompt to get your class started on what you want them to write. The matching, so is when you want students to draw lines from one object to another, and that is auto-scored. True or false is also auto-scored, and true or false also gives you yes or no options, things like that. Then you have a multiple choice, which is auto-scored. You have a checkbox, which is if you have 2 or more correct answers, and also auto-scored. Hotspots. This is a great way for students to actually show their knowledge by choosing areas on an image or citing evidence in a passage. So that's really cool as well. And that is also auto-scored. And then math, there's lots of different ways you can input fractions, expressions, formulas, all that stuff, which is auto-scored. And then teacher text. So this is when you want to add more information to the worksheet. And I love this part. So if potentially you want to add something that's not already on your worksheet, then you can just quickly do that in here. You can also upload photos or illustrations, maybe of a sample. If you've already done the worksheet or the project and you kind of want to give a sample of what it should look like at the end, then you can do that as well. And then you have an eraser or color block, so basically a whiteout thing, so you can white out things on your sheet if maybe you wanted to change the date on something or change whatever you want, it's there for you. And then now this is a new feature. This is an audio record voice instructions for messages for the students. So then that will allow you to read the instructions to them, tell them what you want them to do, all that cool stuff. And then the video is actually, you can even have yourself on the worksheet, so you can insert a video as well. You can link things to your digital worksheets, and there's a drawing tool, there's a highlighter tool, and then the drawing eraser. So we are ready to start. I'm going to say got it. I'm just going to show you this simple one. Again, you can make them as complex as you'd like, but this is just going to show you one little option, but it says write the correct number of this date in the correct box. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a short answer fill in the blank, and then we're going to have a little text box there. And so then when I double click on the question mark, then I can put how many points it's worth, and I can list the correct answer. So if it was B, and I don't think that's the right answer, but if it was B, and then you can also say answers must match the case, or you cannot, and then I save changes. So then when my student wants to, I just click the preview button, and then when my student wants to type in their answer, they already have a text box to type in their B or their B, like that. So it's pretty amazing. Again, these are just some of the newest features, these audio recordings and video, as well as, again, the scoring is so helpful. And if you would like to learn more about TeacherMade and you have not yet tried to use it, I would highly recommend it. And I would also, if you need help kind of navigating, then you can set up an appointment with me, Stephanie Thomas. My extension is 3139, and my email is thomass@carbonschools.org. So hopefully this is just a little reminder if you're really struggling with making digital worksheets accessible to students and easily sent back and forth between you and them with the communication. This is my favorite way to do that. And so if you need help navigating it, again, this Pro option is going to be free for all users until June, I think they said June 30th. And then even though if you go back to the regular free option without paying for Pro, it will still save all of your worksheets. So anything that you create in here now, I highly recommend doing that and trying it and using it. So thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoy.